Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saki here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we just finished the last race here. Falco's 6th in points, definitely not bad, only 10 behind Olin. Poor Shen, though, bringing up the rear with only 3 points. That's like a 20th and a 19th. I mean, it's not that good, which is hurting our overall team standing, so hopefully Shen can get her head out of the dumpster and do well at Munich. Looking at her now, she doesn't have the 5-star potential. I mean, she is 4 1/4, but not looking good. As far as the car is concerned, we can work on a new part. Now, we lose 1.2 million per race, but we are in line to get a new sponsor in slot 1. Now, these are always the big pay sponsors, plus we got another big pay sponsor there and another big pay sponsor there. So if I was to look at new parts, we're good on the engine. Well, I mean, not good, but better than most. 8th there, 9th there, 10th there. Still, it looks like our medium speed corners need some work, and in fact, in Munich, they're absolutely crucial. These are the cheapest to build, so we might as well go ahead and do such things as these. Max speed, 25 to max, 292. I like that. And then build time, medium, 40 to max. Ooh, that is going to be really good, and it's not risky. Let's see, 307 versus a 307. Build time, 5 days. I like that over the loss in reliability. It's the same output, but not as much to repair. So a 307 will be really, really good, I think. So we'll go ahead and build that for 300 grand. And we'll get to work on that shortly. All right, on we go. The car repair is complete and finished. Indeed. All right, let's take a look at our part improvement. Let's wipe the board clean, start from fresh so we know what's going on here. Now that these brakes are good, I want to improve the secondary car if I can. So let's focus then on those parts that really need the work. And it looks like this one here. Okay. Then we can top off our next lowest. So an 85, a 78, a 79, a 76. Let's work on that reliability there. Performance-wise, we need to get these brakes going. We need to get these brakes going. Well, I don't know. Munich, acceleration, medium speed, and top speed. Let's work on that engine then, shall we? Let's get the engine good, and then the suspension parts here. That definitely needs to go. And not so much there. I think we can focus on, like, this better gearbox. All right, let's shift these on over. So these reliabilities should come up, and then I don't believe we'll have to worry about too much reliability, just enough reliability to finish the weight strip, if I am not mistaken. Just 2 sponsors won in on this so far. A renewed passion, outstanding. I like to hear that, Falco. +1 to everything 20 weeks from now. We will take it. All right, driver scouting, we're still at 2 offers. We need to get to 3, man. Why can't we get to 3? Scouting report on Hal. A good driver. He's maxed out, though, of his potential. Marquetta is retiring, and Sophie Sevilla. Aside from your focus, Sophie, you were pretty good. Nice girl, addictive personality. That'll go away. Next driver scout is done. We only still have 2 sponsors. Why, you know? We want 3. And no upfront payments for either. 3 times for Japan. I kind of want an upfront payment. When are we going to Japan? Never. That's not going to help us out a bit. All right, Global Motorsports. Huge impact. The voting season, yep. Munich, 40% chance of rain. That's always good. Gregaro Suero. Nah. Gonna take a pass on that. I'm loving driving the car. It handles beautifully. It's got power to turn. It kicks like a mule, and the braking is flawless. I'll take it. There we go. There's our third sponsor. All right, so an 800 grand upfront payment and 400,000 per race for 4 races for 10th or above. That's the same as Nippon, except it doesn't give a home bonus to Japan, but we don't go there. So there we go. I think we can do a 10th or above. We will take that one. 800 grand back in the bank. We'll get paid for our suspension that we built. Next race afterwards, we're going to have 2 sponsors to sign, which I'm pretty excited about that. GT Championship's going to run Sydney. Really don't care here. Yep, that's all well and good. Let's get to this vote here. Oh, what's this now? Munich. All right, here we go. So the vote. What is the vote now? All right, replacing Milan with Rio de Janeiro. Well, I really don't care. I'm going to abstain. I'm going to stay out of this. Wow, looks like a pretty popular track. Oh, the reject. So people like Milan more than Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, a lot of people abstain with that. That's probably the smart decision to make. I mean, shoot, it's just a track. All right, so the part is designed, and there it is right there. When we come back, excuse me, when we come back from Germany, we will work on that one for sure. A decent amount of reliability in those parts. I like it. All right, so we will be heading to the track. There we go. We'll go ahead and fit all the parts to the cars. We will practice, and then I will see you for the race. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to sunny, believe it or not, Germany. Looks like it's going to get cloudy. I didn't get any practice on rain tires or intermediate tires, but what I do have for Shen is an engine expert, where higher engine modes no longer impact part condition. So Shen, as long as I can keep fuel in her car, she's going to go like maximum burn. So I think for fuel options, we'll go ahead and give her a couple extra laps so she can truly go as high as she can. As far as Falco goes, I'm thinking maybe a 1-stop for Falco. I've got him on the medium tires here, pushing just to get some temperature in the tires with a medium fuel consumption. Just a little bit of weight stripping gone, 15 and 30, and I think that will be okay. What we really need to look out for is rain. I've got Shen on a 2-stop strategy, 10, 10, and 10 for this 29 laps, and Falco I'm going to try to stretch. So here we go. Looks like I'm surrounded by soft tires at the front. Go, Shen, go. As far as Falco goes, we'll see how he does, and we will definitely keep an eye on the rain if it decides to come quicker, sooner rather than later. But yeah, since Shen has that mechanic where the higher engine modes don't affect part wear, then I am definitely going to keep her in a high burn, just keep her topped off, fueled up, like going for broke, as much as she can to get the most out of that engine. Falco, I'll be a little bit more conservative. He's there in traffic. I want to get Shen clear of all of these guys here. What I think will happen is as these parts come on and Shen's car gets more powerful, Shen will be able to keep up with these guys a little bit better, and that is my ultimate goal. With this being a windy, twisty track, keeping her out of the pack will be very important. No, Antonov doesn't need to get out of your way. You need to make sure you can stay ahead of these boys. All right, let's not burn through these tires. They've got some temperature in them now. Falco still has some temperature to give, fighting amongst this big pack back here. We'll see if our tire wear is better. It looks like most teams are doing what we're doing. They're splitting sort of a soft tire driver and a medium tire driver. Shen is definitely pushing the fastest laps of her race. We're burning that fuel. Looks like pitting at lap 10 or so is the way to go for Shen. We're doing a double soft as much as we can. Watching that rain, there's 40% chance of rain, and last time I think we were here in Germany, it did decide to rain on us. Plus, I mean, Shen needs some points. Like, we need a good run out of Shen for her morale and everything like that that's going on. And I think as long as she can keep these high engine modes going and keep the tire wear manageable, she should be okay. I like the fact that we can really push this engine without hurting the part quality. That is for sure. Once we get a little bit more reliable and we can weight strip more, that will be outstanding. Oh, Falco's excited about passing for 18th place. Way to go, Falco. More power on you. Let's go ahead and put him in a high overtake, see if we can get him out from under these guys who are on this same strategy. We're amongst the people that we are racing against. You couldn't do anything about that. How about driving your racing line? How about there, Falco? This is not like a regular race for sure. Shen is holding her own decently out here in fourth, and she's got a little bit better tire wear actually than the soft tires around her. She should be able to make it to lap 10 just fine though. We'll watch and see what the leader does. If the leader hops on pit road just really quick, we may follow suit. But it looks like Falco is on the struggle bus for sure. He can't get around anybody. We've got him on a higher fuel mode, and he is just not passing. Falco is not. Come on, Falco. It's called the inside line. Try it sometime. You'll go faster, believe me. Can't believe I'm getting on to Falco like that. Shen is holding her own. We're still in the sponsor objective of 10, which is very nice. How's the rain looking? No, it's going to break into sun. So far, so good. Track is staying dry. If it does rain, that's going to flip this entire strategy on its head for sure. There goes Shen battling back. No, you shouldn't back off. We're pitting at lap 10. Tires may be an issue, but we're not pushing the tires. We want to make it to the 1/3 mark for sure. You can't get past anybody, can you, Falco? I mean, we're about to burn off these medium tires, and you're really not making any gains as far as that's concerned. But see how using the inside line makes you faster? Go figure. Oh, did Shen get... I think Shen locked up, because her tire wear just like really dropped tremendously compared to everyone else, and she lost it. I'm not even really pushing her tires. I'm pushing the engine maybe. We're not going to make it as far as a 10, 10, and 10 soft run. Let's go ahead and pit this time then. Push everything you can. Let's do another set of softs, and then we might stretch it to the mediums, or do we want the mediums to be our middle stint? I think that will be. Says mediums are 13 to 15 laps. Let's go ahead and put in 17. And really push the engine. Yeah, that is awesome. She can push as much as she wants and not affect the engine performance, so we will keep her turned up, ready to go. Fight those battles, Shen. Do what must be done, Lord Chi. Do not hesitate, show no mercy. With Shen pitting, that will put Falco ahead of her, and we're not going to make it to lap 15, that is for sure. So let's go ahead and get all we can out of these tires. Let's push them a little bit. Shen and one other car is on pit road. Good pit stops. Let's just keep a push going here. So 19th place did not take on as much fuel as we did. Yeah, Tanaka is going on the soft strategy, so that's why he didn't spend a lot of time on pit road. So we'll just keep pushing Shen. See how long these medium tires can last us. If they can get us within 9 laps. So I don't know if we can do that, but we should be okay on softs after the fact. There goes Falco around the pitters. We're doing so far so good. Go ahead and be neutral on this. So are these guys around us pitting? It doesn't look like they are. I'll go around one more time. And it looks as if we were to do the splitting the race into 2-stop strategy with Falco, mediums all the way would be the way to go. We'll go around one more time, so this next lap just burn everything you got there, Falco. We're coming in this time for another set of mediums, if you please. And those mediums are going to last to lap 15 or so. Park condition is still good. We can push as necessary. So Falco coming this time. He's pushing everything he's got on these tires. This is the last lap for him. We want you to do everything possible here. As far as Shen goes, she's moderately adjusting her tire wear there. She's within shouting distance of some cars, though, behind soft tires. Her last stint is going to be softs, depending on how much she can get out of these medium tires for sure. All right, some cars should be following us onto pit road here. There we go. Everyone coming down pit road this time. We want a nice, solid pit stop from you guys. Good pit stop there. We'll just push on the medium tires for now. And there goes Shen around Falco. So 14th and 15th, the team cars. We got some on pit road and some that may even have to repair, which is good for us. Shen doesn't have to worry about repairing. And we're not really pushing Falco all that hard. So this should be okay. Looks like Falco is being held up by Shen, though. I'm not going to tell her to move over. There goes Falco around. Falco should be able to complete the pass here. Well, maybe. I tell you, these two fighting each other. Falco, there you go. Complete the pass, please. Falco has the better car and the better stats. I would assume Falco would just drive away from Shen here. And maybe even looking under 13th. There you go. As long as Falco can sort of make the holes and allow these guys to pass, I think that would be really, really good. Tire wear looks to be okay during this stint. No rain in the forecast coming up for the final segment, so we're staying clean and dry here, which is good. Blasey needs to get out of my way. Blasey, Blasey, Blasey. All right, so everyone in front of Falco has soft tires. That may be an extra pit stop for them. If they're going to burn through their tires and have to pit twice, Falco could stay out and make a pass here. There goes Olin on pit road. Yeah, the fourth place guy, it looks like softs are the way to go. It's like they're gaining so much time on soft tires that they're able to make up the time that they would have spent on pit road. So it looks like Shen is going to be in a soft tire mode, I would say. Just go neutral. Falco, don't burn off your tires. You've got 5 laps to go or so. And he's got clear track. It looks like he's faster than Antonov for sure. Well, I say that, and Antonov gets right on his back doorstep. But Falco's tires are better than Antonov's, and I think that's going to play into our favor. Shen's is absolute garbage, though, and we've got 13 laps to go. So I think if we split 7 and 7, that would be good. So Shen, go ahead and push. We'll bring you down for soft tires this time. We're going to push everything you got out of them. We're only going to be on here maybe 7 laps, so let's just add a touch more there. 9-second pit stop. Shen is going to push everything you got. We're going to do 2 7-lap runs on soft tires. We're going to make up as much time as we possibly can here on the field. I mean, Shen has a decent enough car. I think we can try to do that. I'm sort of stuck with Falco's tires here. Let's go ahead and push those. We can get a little bit more wear out of them. We've got 3 laps before we pit. Holy crap. 3 laps before we pit and 30% to use up. So that looks to be the way to go. Now, Shen, you just go ahead and push everything you got out of those soft tires, please. All right, Falco, you can actually turn it up. Or do we keep him on push for his last stop? Try to get within soft territory and let him loose there? I think that may be the way to go. We only have a 5% bonus to medium tires, so we're not going to lose that much by going to soft. All right, Shen is going to be pushing as hard as she can. We may have made our bed too early with Shen. We might not get the result that we want out of her. Just push everything you can out of it, Shen. We're pitting with 7 to go. Matter of fact, just keep on keeping on as hard as you can the rest of this race. See, Falco Falco's bringing it in here. These guys are going to pit one more time. If they pit for softs, then we're going to be okay. Past those guys to get into our sponsor objective. Yeah, we can keep Falco out until he's down on cords, and then that will bring us to the last soft tire run. And rain doesn't look to be a factor, so I think with Falco, we're going to be good. I know your tire deg is through the roof there, Shen. I want you to push as hard as you can, please. She's setting her fastest laps of the race. She's got clear track to do it. We may be too little too late there. See, normally I would be pitting with Falco at the end of this lap, but I think we can actually go a couple more to really get into that soft territory, especially around Antonov, who is sort of on our same strategy. These guys have to pit one more time as well, so if we just stay within this realm, we'll be okay. We'll just keep Falco pushing, keep Shen pushing as well. We need to dial her back just a touch. We need to let her get to lap 23 or 24. And then we'll take her out for softs one more time. All right, Falco, just stay within shouting distance here. This may be the lap. Go ahead and push everything you got. Pit this time. They'll be pitting at the end of 2 to go. We'll put on a fresh set of softs. Get to the end of the race. Park conditions looking good, so we can turn it up on that last stint for sure. And looks like, yeah, Antonov is on the exact same strategy as we are. Falco, you stay right with him if you please. And Shin is just burning through those tires. 10 seconds behind these guys. We'll have her go around one more time, and I think she'll be able to do softs again. We just won't be as aggressive on the start. We need a good stop for Falco here. Great. Outstanding. Just push if you can. And then Shen, pit this time for your last set of soft tires. And we're going to be burning extra fuel, so we'll do that. It could be the engine. We can dial Shen back just a touch then. And we'll push these tires this last lap. All right, Falco. You are in the catbird seat, good sir. You're just a few seconds behind these guys, and they have to pit one more time. If you can make these soft tires last, you will be my hero, good sir. All right, Shen will be coming down this time. Oh, and she's been lapped by Falco. That is never good when we've been lapped. Well, it helps that we're lapped. We can go one less lap than everybody else. And then as far as the strategy goes, just go a neutral run and see if you can finish the race here. All right, so Falco's up in 9th. Tire wear is pretty good. Let's make sure we have enough to finish. We only need to finish in 10th, and these are the boys right here that we're fighting. This group actually right behind us, and that's a little too close for comfort, I would say. Let's turn up the engine. Let's turn up the tires. Don't let them by, Falco. Fight back. Oh, come on now. We got caught by a pit road guy coming out of nowhere. We lose the target position. We can keep the engine on burn, but we have to go to neutral. Oh, 9th place may be blowing up. That's what I like to see. Parisi setting the fastest lap, and of course he's the leader. He has clean track. Falco is doing everything he can. There you go, Falco. Make these passes stick. Come on, Falco. This is for the sponsor objective, man. Keep these tires nice and cool under you. We're going to use them up here in the minute. But this is our livelihood. This is where we get paid right here. A twofer for Falco. Now get away from him. Get away from him, Falco. Push. Everything you got. Block. Block everything. Olin with the fastest lap. The leaders are clicking him off now. We got 3 laps to go. 66% on the tires. Let's push everything we got here. Just stay right with him, Falco. That was his fastest lap of the race. You fight him. I got you everything you got. We can actually push Shin a bit too. Her tires will last the rest of the race. Is she within shouting distance of anybody? No, she's just sort of on her own in 17th. Falco is where we are at. If Falco can get around these guys, push, 2 laps to go. Everything you got, Falco. Coming to lap 28. Get out from behind him, Falco. I know you want to draft, but for crying out loud, get around him. Especially these guys on older tires. There you go. Get around him. Don't celebrate the pass before it happens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I know your tire deg is really bad, but you only need to go 1 more lap. 7th place may be blowing up here. Oh, and another car is blowing up in front. We got this. Go around. 1 more lap to go, Falco. 1 coming on pit road, and I think, yeah, he was for position. 5th place may be blowing up. Give it everything you got. Same for you, Shen. Can Falco get around Tanaka for 5th? His tires are not as good, but this guy may blow up. We'll push him as hard as we can here. Come on, get around him, Falco. That's what I'm talking about. Auto on, burn, charge, do it. Get around him. Look, peek, inside. Coming across the line for 6th place. So Falco with a 6th place. Maybe a 5th. It says 5th. Or is this the final lap? No, this is the final lap. Crap. Go neutral. Bring back those tires, Falco. Just keep the engine burning, but you can do it. 14% on the tires. 13. Go. Get everything you can out of it, Falco. 13% on the tires. We've got 5th. Don't let him by. Don't let him by. There you go. Power. Nice. A top 5 for Falco. And Shin is coming across. Yeah, and she did not get lapped, but she'll come across the line here. 0% tires on her, but she'll come across in 17th on the front straightaway there. Yeah, not good. So Shin is not putting up the numbers that we would hope. Hopefully when the car improves, that will be good. But at least at some points. Better than 20th place points for sure. And miscounting a lap, that was definitely my bad. I thought we were coming around to the last bit, but it worked out well. Falco with 16 points, Shen with 4. That's going to put Falco 5th in the Drivers' Championship, and we're 7th in the overall, 10 ahead of Oakham and 12 behind Orleans. You make my weekends complete. Don't forget about Saka. They look strong. Well, Falco looks strong. Shen, she needs a lot of help. And I don't know if that's going to boost her morale or not. But we do have better suspension coming. We can build a few more parts, I think, because of our sponsor money coming in. So that should be okay. Yep, Shin's morale improved. I mean, you were running decently. 2% there on the braking and cornering. Falco's not going to change. Chairman's a little bit upset. You came 7th. You came 7th, dear boy. But we met our sponsor objective, which is one of the most important things. And the next race coming up will be, once it saves, Beijing Engine Gearbox Brakes. Engine Gearbox Brakes. Engine is 8th. Gearbox is 8th. Brakes are 9th. Oof. At least we should be okay. We're closer to even as far as that's concerned. But next episode will be okay, I think. Interview. Santo Parisi. Oh, I'd love to have Parisi. Ooh. He's a 4 3/4 potential driver. Asking $757,000, but he is definitely a driver to have in your stable. But that's going to do it from me in this episode. Ladies and gentlemen of Motorsport Manager, we have a couple of sponsors coming up. We've got we've got a decent chance, I think, at Beijing. Certainly not winning territory, but if we can be okay and Shen can do well in her home country, then we should click off a good one. But that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.